Hello and welcome everyone to the next episode of our Tomb Kings Let's Play. Okay, so we're back in right where we left off. Nothing new here. So, what is going on? We've got Settra over here. Where were we sending Settra? Judging by the fact that he's here, I think we were sending him over to finish taking out the top knots. So, we'll send him up here. Up to the top knots. We've got our new army here with King Yanhakat, possibly. He's building up his new army, hopefully to defend, depending on whether Oyas and the Tomb King rebels push up. We've got our Lish Priest, Serusret, down here, just exploring, giving us an idea of what the world looks like. We have a new research available. Let's go for the First Dynasty plans. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to get as many of these as possible. We want as many of these as possible, since whenever we get one of these, our research rate is going to go down. So we want to get as many of these things as possible. So that's that, and so let's get into the end turn for this episode. Not much, nothing happened off screen, and I'm pretty much picking up the recording exactly where we left off. So, in channel news, if you like, the first of our Let's Tries should either be out today, as this video comes out, or tomorrow. And if it's not out today or tomorrow, then I'll be starting it again Monday. This episode should be coming out on Saturday. Then episode 3 or 4, 3 today, 4 is coming out Sunday, and then hopefully 5 should be Monday, and with 5, hopefully I will have finished recording the Let's Try episode. So if I finish recording it before, it'll come out before, but assuming that it doesn't go ahead of plan, then the Let's Try episode will come out on Monday with episode 5 of this series. So, recruited skeleton warriors for this army. We get anything interesting? What do we got? We've got lots of warriors, so let's get some more skeleton spearmen. Khemri, we can upgrade this. Get a skeleton archer chariot. Sure, let's do that. And let's keep moving up Settra. There's Galbaraz. It's got a little garrison. We should easily be able to take it with Settra's army. Senusret can move. Moving right up here. What's that? Oh, the Black Tower of Aachen. Currently held by the Rakaf dynasty. So I'm assuming this is the Black Tower of Aachen. Aachen the Black, who starts over here. There's a what are they called? Neutral army. No, they're not neutral armies. They're like, I can't think of the word right now, but they're these armies that gets lots of different units, and they end up being quite powerful. Because look at this, they've got Stegodons, but they've also got Tree Men, Dryads, and Temple Guards. Very interesting. Let's end this one turn as well. Keep going forwards. We haven't got any Books of Nagash at the moment, but hopefully we're going to be able to start getting those at some point. A lot of them are up in this area here, up at Carrack 8 Peaks, it seemed, when I was having a look at the map. I don't know why they're up there, but possibly they're with specific characters, and those characters happen to be up there, so I guess we will see about that. Top Knots doesn't look like the Top Knots are doing anything in particular. Strigos Empire are still alive. Strigos, I think. Strigos Empire is still alive. I don't know where they are, though. They did lose their settlement, which was to the west of us. I don't know if they have any more settlements or where those settlements are. So I guess we will have to see. Okay, next turn. I've just remembered the name. They're rogue armies, I think. They should be rogue armies. Anyway, Clan Moors has performed a pestilence scheme. Ooh. Mash Onefinger is pushed out. He's got a full army there. 20 out of 20. So let's put Yanakat in here and grab 3 more skeleton warriors. This will be finished in 2 turns. Settra's up here. We can take Galbaraz this turn. We can't take it this turn even. Let's get Siege Tower, Battering Ram. Yeah, Battering Ram. And let's just continue the siege. Hopefully Mash doesn't come back, because we definitely can't beat 20 units versus 20 units. We will almost certainly lose against orcs. So we're going to want to try and take him with both of our armies. Nothing new found by Settra, so let's end that turn, see what happens. So we besieged Galbaraz, and hopefully we'll be getting to the top knot's turn soon, so we can see what Mash does. I would prefer if you pushed on Khemri, because then we get to take a defensive fight with our very large army with the Yanakat. And he shouldn't be able to take it anyway, because we have quite a reasonable garrison there. We might even have some Sharpati. So that would be good. They should be coming up soon. Yes, there they are, top knots. What's Mash going to do? Mash is pushing forwards. Excellent. Not very far. He's in a Raiden camp at the moment. Malagor wants a non-aggression pact. Definitely not accepting. We are the mighty Settra the Imperishable, King of Kings. We do not deal with beasts. Is probably, I think that's fairly good. Yeah, I think that's probably where Settra would go with that one. Definitely. Yeah, no, definitely where he would go with that one. Okay, and we're in the next one. So they are... Okay, what do we got here? Judas Priest. Lish priests should live only to serve their king's undying will. Betrayal should be anathema to their order, yet one among their number has betrayed us by conspiring with a rival tomb king. How should we proceed? So if we bury him, we get 40% increase to hero action cost, but if we ignore him, we're just going to bury him. We're not doing any actions. Oh, we've completed the first dynasty plans. Armor and weapon strength for Nehekara warriors and chariots. That's good. Senusret is over here. Let's keep moving him forwards. See if he discovers anything interesting. Nothing. Lots of wastes in Nehekara, obviously. One more turn on that, and then we would need 4,000 to upgrade to that, so that's probably not going to be for a while. Can we get anything? Is either of these? No, neither of those will give us income. This will give us some income, though, so we'll put that in Gorgazan. And we should be able to assault Galbaraz this turn. Yes, we can. So, let's have a look at the terrain. What's the siege map look like? Just a normal one. Autosave there, and so I will see you all on the battle map. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the battle map. We are here. The Siege of Gorgazan. So, this is what the map is looking like. Previously a dwarven hold. Yes, obviously. So, couple of towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 towers along the edge. 1 gate. Capture point right behind the gate. Quite a small siege map. We got 5 winds of magic, so we're going to gamble that and hope we can get a little bit more there. Got it up to 9. 9's not too bad. Okay, let's start our deployment. So, everyone goes back. So, you can... Where is he? Is he over here? Over here? Ooh, ooh. Okay, so that's where the battering ram is. So, front line... warriors. Then, let's see. 2 units of spearmen. 2 units of spearmen. Archers. 1 unit spearmen. Chariots. And here we go, the Flock of Jaff. So this is what the Carrion Regiment of Renown look like for the Tomb Kings. I say very cool indeed, because they're just huge versions of the normal Carrions. So let's get Settra into the centre. Which, you know, actually we should do. We'll get this 1 unit of spearmen on the battering ram. No, not Settra. Damn it, Settra. Okay, there we go. We'll get this skeleton spearman unit on the battering ram. Settra can go in the centre, and let's start the battle. So, this is how they deploy. They've got their Araboys and their Orc Biggins up here, and one unit of Orc Biggins in the centre. So, we'll send up the spearmen, and then we'll lock these and just send them up the walls. Spearmen can just move up. Archers will move up as well, as will these and these. So, let's get this underway. Settra can also move forwards. Definitely looking very cool. The armies of Nehekara. Okay, we'll fly our flock of Jaff over this way. Hopefully we can drop this, the death from above. Let's drop it now. Oh yes, that did some significant damage. The legions of Nehekara march forth. Obviously going to take a little bit of damage moving up, but nothing we can't handle. Our archers are in position, so let's get them targeting. We'll bring the flock of Jaff. Possibly on these Savage Orc Biggins. Okay, so our skeleton warriors have managed to get their ladders up on the walls. Let's bring the flock of Jaff for now. Let's bring them in on the Savage Orc Biggins and see what they can do there. Just maybe harass them down a little bit, do some nice damage, distract them. We're doing some nice damage to the Araboys. Driven off those Araboys. Let's get these two to shoot at the other group. Flock of Jaff. Apparently not in combat, so let's just move them out again. Definitely look very cool with their flaming wings. Nehekara warriors coming up against the Savage Orcs. They're actually not doing too badly. You would expect them to lose really significantly, but they're not actually doing that badly. We'll get the flock of Jaff to come down on the leader, see if he can just do a nice little bit of damage to him. Get these skeleton warriors to engage on these Savage Orcs. These skeleton warriors to engage on these Savage Orcs. Flock of Jaff have engaged on the Savage Orc Biggins. Just gonna pull them out again, just do a little bit of charge. Didn't really do much of that. Oh wow, they took a lot of damage doing that, okay. So that's definitely not how you're supposed to use your carrions. Definitely more of a flanking unit. Yeah, definitely more of a flanking unit. So let's get all of these, unlock them, and say, just charge. Let's charge in all of our warriors, charge in Settra. We'll get the flock of Jaff engaged on these Biggins that are left here. Fortunately, our chariots obviously can't really do much in a siege battle, but you know they're there. They're offering moral support. It's not the end of the world. A lot of these Orc units are fleeing, and here we go. The charge of the Nehekaran warriors against these Orcs, just marching forwards relentlessly. This is definitely how the Tomb Kings are supposed to be played. Just unending waves of skeletons charging forwards. Wonderful. It really didn't take a lot of damage in this battle. Flock of Jaff. They took 2 casualties, but they did a really nice job on a lot of the units here. We'll get this unit skeleton warriors over here. Battering down these savage orc biggins. Awesome battle. These warriors here chasing off the... what are the archers? Get our archers to move in here. Where's Settra? Settra's up here. Come on, Settra. Not even doing anything. Ridiculous. There I go, charging through the breach. Archers, spearmen, chariots. We've definitely won this battle, no question about it. Yep, victory. Decisive, I hope. And decisive victory indeed. So thank you very much for watching that battle, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you back on the campaign map. Welcome back, everyone. Decisive victory for Settra and Khemri. 476 gold gained in loot. Very nice. We've gained a Talisman of Endurance for Settra, and he's got up to rank 5. Very nice indeed. We lost 184 men. We did get some prisoners, I think, yes. No, this isn't prisoners. I don't think you can actually get prisoners from sieges, I don't think. We unlocked the great incantation of Kassar. The god of the desert is invoked and a mighty sandstorm blasts. Ah, yes, this is the sandstorm, right? This isn't strategic importance for us, is it? Dwarf Realms, Greenskin, Skaven, Vampire Counts, and Nagash. So no, not us. No, we just get our normal buildings here. Nothing special. Shame, but never mind. Settra leveled up. Let's see what we can give him. Let's keep giving him defense for now. We want him to be able to take hits. 1 turn left and we'll be able to get some chariots in this army. Got some more research available. Let's go for the runic inscriptions. Senuset has moved. The Chinking Rebels have not moved. So I suppose that is going to be everything. So let's get into the next turn. Got 85 Canopic jars at the moment, and we need 200 for the next Regiment of Renown from the Mortuary Cult, which is should be the Regiment of Renown for the Nehakara Warriors. Which should they should be quite good, as far as I'm aware. They should be really good units, but obviously we do need to get up to that 200 Canopic jars, which might not be super easy. I did notice in the log that Clan Moors has declared on the top knots, so we want to take that province as soon as possible so that we can avoid it falling to the Skaven, which we definitely don't want. Top Knot's turn coming up here. We can see what they end up doing. There they are. Mash one finger. He is moving forwards because it appears they've got a War army. Yes, they do. So are they going to siege it this turn? No, they might do next turn though. I'm not sure if the orcs lose the War, if they lose their last province. It's possible. And I suppose that's the only thing we can really hope to do, really. Unless they spend more than 2 turns besieging Khemri, there's no way we can get out some more units. Eternal Servitude. The Lish priests of the Mortuary Cult have left their necropoli in search of servants to aid them in their holy work. The incantations of preservation must be maintained and furthered. However, not everyone is a suitable candidate for such work. Who can we spare? If we say a few bones and bodies, we get miscast base chance -8% for all armies. If we say many bones and bodies, we lose... Yeah, we're just going to go with a few bones and bodies. We're not really using magic that much. The Strigos Empire has been destroyed now. So what we're going to do is we should be able to recruit... No, military training. So we can't recruit units while we're being sieged, as this has been paused, unfortunately. First of all, let's move Senusret. Ah, so what is this? This is El Calabad. This isn't strategic importance, funnily enough. This is Sudenburg, isn't it? Yes, Sudenburg. So, what's the army? What's the balance of power? It's actually a pretty even balance of power. So what have they got that is an actual issue? They've got a lot of savage orcs, which we can hopefully deal with our Tomb Guard. And we've also got Tomb Scorpions and Ushabti. Boar Boys aren't an issue. The only issue I can see here is they've got 3 units of Trolls and 2 units of Savage Orc Biggins. So that is the only issue that I can see facing off against that army. So what we're going to do this turn is we're going to march. We're going to march Settra all the way up to Agril Midgal. We can't take it this turn, but we can march all the way up there so that we can look to take it next turn. So let's end this turn and let's see if we can... I wonder if the orcs are going to assault this turn. If they are, then maybe... I think we should be alright, if I'm honest. We should be alright in a siege defense against the orcs. Clan Moors. What do they want? Non-aggression pact? Not a chance. We want to take Numas ASAP, if you like. It's strategic importance for us, and I'm really curious to see what the unique building is. We do obviously want to take Xandri as well, but that's going to be slightly more difficult as they do have a full stack on there with some quite elite units. Sudenburg moving around their Jade Wizard. Is it following Senusret? It is. How rude. Nearly getting to the top knot's turn, so let's see what they end up doing. If they pull back... Oh. Have they done nothing? Are they just sitting on the siege? If they are, that's perfect. I guess we'll see when the end turn is over. Going through the Skaven, the rest of the Tomb Kings. Norska and some more rogue armies. So, here we are. Yes, they're just sticking with the siege. Perfect, that's perfect for us. So, Settra is here. Let's just go and take Agrul Migdal. Should be able to take it easily. Oh yeah, let's just auto-resolve that. Decisive victory, lost 260. Let's occupy it. Yeah, let's occupy it. We want the canopic jars. Settra is now Orcsbane. Greenskins, like all slimy fungus, must be wiped from the boot whenever trodden upon. So now we have more leadership when fighting against greenskin tribes. And we've also gained the terrifying mask of E, which causes fear and terror. So Settra does not naturally cause fear and terror. He naturally causes fear, but all Tomb King's units naturally cause fear. He did get a level up, so we'll give him the final level of hard to hit. Well, also, it's an enchanted item, so instead of the Potion of Speed, we'll give him the terrifying Mask of E. And we will give that other one, yeah, the Potion of Speed, to King Yanakat. No, nothing else we can give him. He's Wrathful, which gives him a bonus versus infantry, which is quite nice. Agdru, we can upgrade Galbaraz. Yeah, let's prioritise Galbaraz over the other two, as that is the furthest extent of our territory and the one that's in most danger, I think. Qatar. Oh, that's strategic importance to the Tomb Kings as well. Ah, that's interesting. So we're going to want to be taking these these two provinces. The Springs of Eternal Life here, not strategic, but it's got marble. Marble's good. We want marble. Bagar is strategic importance to us, as is the Black Pyramid of Gash to everyone. Tower of Arkan is to us. El Kalabad is not. Let's move up Senusret into the mountains. We get to Vulture Mountain, Greybeard's Prospectors, and their army over here. Neither of these are of importance to us, so we're probably going to want to leave them alone for a little bit. We've encountered Thegan's Errantry, one of the Bretonnian Crusader factions that are in Araby and the surrounding area. Starting the next turn here, it looks like our balance of power is increasing over the last couple of turns. We're now on par with Grimgor's War, where before we were significantly lower. What does Queek want this time? He wants a trade agreement. No. We will not be accepting a trade agreement with Queek. Gonna have a look at the balance of power, and then maybe after we've taken out these orcs, we're gonna push. Cazador Dragonslayer wants a non-aggression pact. You know, we will be accepting that. There's no particular reason that we shouldn't like the dwarves. As far as I'm aware, there's no lawful conflicts with the Tomb Kings and the dwarves, so there's no reason that we can't be allied with them. And I don't think they control any lands that are of special importance to us. So really, there's no reason at all to fight them. Coming up to the Top Knot's turn again. What are they going to do? They are besieging, but they don't have the support of their War, it seems. So let's go in. And we're back in on the battle map. Here we are, defending Khemri. I hope this is a unique map. It looks like it. It looks like this is a unique Khemri map, possibly made by one of the amazing people on the mod workshop. It suddenly occurs to me that I haven't actually made a mod list for this campaign, so expect that mod list sometime soon. So let's move everything back to the back here, all the way back. So we've got our elite tomb guard, some archers, Ushabti, scorpions, and a screaming skull catapult. So this is where the majority of the orcs are pushing from, and they've also got some over here. Some just normal orcs, it seems. Yeah, just normal orcs and Mash himself. So this is where the majority of the force is coming from. So what we'll do is we'll group our archers and put them on this wall here. So just to defend against the large amounts of forces that are coming up against us. Row upon row of skeleton archers. Wonderful. That's very cool. I don't know whether that... I don't think that does any damage, but it looks really cool. So, we'll put the Screaming Skull Catapult in the centre, because I don't know what its range is. We'll have it facing that way. We'll get our 2 Tomb Scorpions over here, looking really awesome. Got a unit of Ushabti. They should be able to do some work. Can they go up on the walls? They cannot go on walls. So we'll put the Ushabti over here, I think. We'll have a row of Tomb Guard. We'll put the Tomb Guard behind the archers. Shall we have a look at these Tomb Guard? Look at that. Wow. Awesome headdresses, shields, swords. They just look awesome. Some of them got masks, it seems. Some of them don't. Yeah, some of them have got those masks, some of them don't. So what we'll do is we'll leave the archers there for now. They'll fire down, and when they actually manage to breach the walls, we'll push our Tomb Guard forwards. We'll get 5 or so skeleton warriors, put them over here to defend, along with the spearmen, I suppose. No reason that we can't just overwhelm them with numbers on this side. 3 more units of skeleton warriors. We're going to use them to hold this area. What have we got left? We've got King Yanakat, who's going to go over here. He looks awesome with his sword and shield. And that should be everything. That is indeed everything. So let's start this battle and see how it goes. So, Tomb Scorpions, do they get anything fun or interesting? No. It's a shame they don't get some kind of burrow ability. That would be very cool. So the orcs are pushing up. Archers should be able to start firing soon. They're pushing up on this side as well. We've got a lot of just numbers over here as well as our Shabti. Actually, no, we should put our Shabti over here. The Screaming Skull Catapult is firing. Shall we watch that fire again? That I imagine that looks cool. Get it to target these orcs down here. Oh, look at that! Very cool indeed. We'll get it to target these savage orcs. Yes, our archers pouring fire on these savage orcs. None of them have any kind of shielding, so they're just taking massive amounts of damage. Lots of orcs pushing up on this side, which is interesting. Although there are a lot on this side as well, I suppose. Okay, we'll push back these 2 units of archers. Push up this unit of Tomb Guard. Already some skeleton warriors over there. Move back this unit of archers. Move up a unit of Tomb Guard even. We've also breached the wall over here, but we've got skeleton warriors there and Yanakat. So we should be alright there. They're not breaching the walls with archers anywhere else, so we should be fine. So let's just grab everyone that's down here and pile them on this unit. Tomb Guard winning decisively against these savage orcs. Excellent. Seeing them off decisively. They are still pushing up some units. How's the Screaming Skull Catapult doing? Don't know what it's firing at, but I hope it's doing some damage. Ooh, that looked cool. I didn't see much of it, but it definitely looked really cool. Let's use Yanakat here and push on the Savage Orcs. Let's get this unit of Tomb Guards and push on them as well. There's Yanakat himself. We've reached our first stage of the Realm of Souls. Getting a nice wide heal. Okay, they pushed through the gate. Ushabti. Time to do their work. And let's also push up the Tomb Scorpions. Ushabti should be able to very easily hold this gate along with the Tomb Scorpions. Breaking all of the Savage Orcs along here. These Skeleton Warriors are breaking, but you know, they're still the basic infantry, not really expecting much from them. This unit of Tomb Guard here, we're going to push along to over there. These walls are really very cool. These Tomb Guard winning decisively over here. These warriors managed to handle themselves against this unit that pushed up here. And I think we just won. There's not a lot they can do at this point. Taking so much fire from our archers on the way in. And our Shabti and our Tomb Scorpions just completely broke their line here. Let's get this Tomb Scorpion over here. Yep, victory it is. So, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you back on the campaign map. Hello and welcome back everyone. Decisive victory here. We gained 854 gold in loot, and Yanakat has gained a rank. We can get 1185 gold. I think we're going to have to go for that. 1185 is a lot when we're playing as the Tomb Kings here. Like, we don't have a huge amount of income, and we don't need gold necessarily, as much as some factions do, but it's definitely going to help us immensely. The Top Knots War has now pushed up to Khemri, so I imagine we can just sally out and auto-resolve that, as we didn't take a huge amount of casualties. There's Nicolander, the Blade of Scholariel, who is a rogue army, who it appears has one of the Books of Nagash. Possibly. What do we need here? Construct a grave port. Build a grave port. Okay, and we gained a Highborn of Khemri, which gives us some public order in the local province. And we finished runic inscriptions. So, Yanakahat has leveled up. We'll give him a route marcher. So, can we sally out here? Will it work? No. Okay, we'll wait for the attack there then, that's fine. So, what we're going to do is we're going to push Settra up against Mash and the other forces here. Is there any more upgrades we can do here? We can upgrade Agrul Migdal to a Mastaba. And we can move Senusret over here. So, this episode has gone on maybe a little bit longer than I was intending for it. So, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, after that amazing defense of Khemri by Yanakahat and his army. So, yes, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you tomorrow for the next episode. Bye-bye.